Hello and welcome into the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni. Joining me, as always, is my co-host and partner, Mr. Andrew, the TD King. Rob, Andrew, happy week 6. Happy Friday. How we doing? How we feeling?
Good. Yeah, we are on we're on a little bit of a tear here on Degen Dads. Over the last few weeks, we have been bumping and grinding these props, especially in the props market. I mean, you started off the year hot the first few weeks. I have now come on strong. We are just absolutely killing it for the people over here. So happy to have everyone joining us as always. And hey, if you're cashing bets, let us know. Hit us up on the Twitters. Show the slips. Let us know that we are helping you make money and fulfill your degeneracy here in America.
Better yet, get in the Substack, get in the Discord. $34.99 for the whole year. First 7 days free. Let's ride.
Oh my God, Bruni, we easily make people $35 already. Jesus,
that's happened since Thursday.
Yeah. This is true. Yeah, if you're in the Substack, you would have saw we put in there. I had a Dart and Hertz anytime touchdown parlay, hit the Saquon Barkley over longest rush. Brundog, you had something. What'd you have in there?
I hit everything but Saquon Barkley receiving yards, so I did cash out, and it was really low numbers for like Wandell, Theo, so like 25 yards for Wandell. That was nothing. 15 yards for Theo. Took him a little while, but he hit it. And then the other one was Devonta Smith, 40 receiving yards, and again took him a little while, but eventually numbers come true. The end of that game there, like I just needed those couple of catches that went to AJ Dillon. When he got his first one, I was like, nope, just give me my money. Like, nope, there's not enough time left for this nonsense. And then he fumbled the ball 2 plays later. I was like, yes, and all I did was get my money back. It wasn't anything like, I didn't even make $5 from it. It was a no sweat token. But what's weird about that is they don't cap you on the no sweat token. So if you bet 20, they're not going to give you 20. They give you like $5. So I was getting 20 back. I'm just like, yeah, just give me my money back. I'm good. It's better than $5.
Hell yeah.
DraftKings, you capitalists, you bastards.
Nice.
I don't even know why I use those sometimes. I like the boosts, I like a good boost, but unless I'm getting like it's not a no sweat bet. A no sweat bet means it's no sweat, means you get your money back. Come on now. Like, don't call it that. Call it a $5 credit bet. That might catch on. I don't know.
That might catch on.
I don't know. Let's catch up with the chat here.
Yes, so as always, Chat Lord in here first and foremost. Best duo in the game, even better than Aaron Hernandez and his getaway driver.
No, that dude was bad. He did not do his job well.
Jamie says, hey, it's my Degen daddies. Sup, Jamie, how we doing? Meg, as always, joining in. She was traveling for the day, and if you didn't catch up on the prop party with Meg and Steve, you should have. Meg, all but crawling out of her skin watching Steve drive their show.
To help.
We did try. It was funny. I was typing that take the comment off as soon as I saw you put it in there. That's so funny.
Like, I literally went backstage to help him. Meg's like, get back, come back here, help. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll jump back there to help. And I start clicking some stuff, and then Steve starts clicking stuff. I was like, this isn't gonna work. I gotta go. I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here. This isn't working.
So yeah, if you haven't already, go rewatch their show. They gave out their props and parlays, all the good bets that you're gonna want from Steve and Meg as well. So
very good sibling banter this week. I felt very good sibling banter this week.
You could see the siblingness come out this week for sure. I mean, especially with the Meg not being able to drive the show. Just she was like sitting there. It was like she was like hands sweating, like she kind of was like moving in her seat. Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely hilarious. Good show, guys. Who Hames in the chat. Sup, fam? How we doing, Who Hames? If you haven't already seen, go back and rewatch our Wednesday show with Who Hames talking about the Battle Royale streets. Got some good nuggets in there for you guys as well. So go rewatch that show. And as always, when you're watching the shows, hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and hit the notification button so you know when we do all go live here at the FanSpeak Network, as well as share the show. Hit it up on Twitter. Tell people that we make you money. We got some good content. Whatever you want to say about FanSpeak Network and the show, we appreciate every single one of you guys doing that each and every week. Mike says that was the best sibling showdown combo show ever.
It's solid.
It was solid. Very solid.
I was enjoying that banter. So tonight we do not have a guest for you, meaning we typically would not have a fast-paced interview for you. But if you check the show notes, ladies and gents, check the show description. It's a very special day here on Degen Dads. One of our Degen dads here, Andrew Raub, is celebrating his 10th wedding anniversary. So as a compliment to that, of course, Andrew, congratulations. Chat.
Thank you.
Fire up, likes, comments, show your love. As a Degen dad, we're gonna throw you in the hot seat tonight. We're gonna put put your interview skills to test, and we're gonna do a fast-paced interview. And I'm gonna do no clock. This is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna need Mike Raub to check in real quick. I'm gonna need to just a little acknowledgement that you're alive here in the chat, Mike. I'm gonna let him just say go, and I'm gonna let him say stop.
Okay.
And Mike Raub is gonna decide when you're done.
Oh geez. All right. Yes.
So Mike, if you just left, weird. First off, what are you doing? What do you think that is better than this right now? Even though you just clocked 60 minutes for the show prior, I don't see him saying anything. If I have to pivot to Jamie, this is going to be super embarrassing of the chat lord. I'm just saying.
Thank you for acknowledging the 10 years of marriage between my wife and myself. I tease her all the time. I'm like, I have no idea how someone has put up with me for 10 years. I mean, we've been together 14 years, but married 10. And I tell her every day, I still have no idea how she does it, but she did draft a very good first round pick. So, I mean, when you're averaging about 32 points a week on average, I would say that's a pretty good first round pick.
Who was her first round pick? Puka?
Yeah, Puka. Hey, you know what? She actually drafted Puka a couple times in her leagues. Shout out me, of course. I led her on to Puka.
You led her on to Puka.
I did. So Puka's rookie year, obviously, I told her, I'm like, hey, for your last pick, take this guy. No one's going to take this guy. Shout out to her. She won the league that year as well. Shout out Puka.
All right. Mike Raub said, actually, he's here now. So it was only 5 minutes later. And Andrew held us together with some good monologue there. That's good. All right, so I'll just give a quick 3, 2, 1, and then Mike, since you're delayed so long, make sure you give us some wind here. Let's really dig into Andrew. All right, so we'll do a little 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Win argument but sleep alone, or lose it and cuddle.
Oh boy, win argument.
Grill master or takeout king?
Oh, grill master.
Cuddles or personal space?
Personal space.
Separate or shared blankets?
Shared.
Minivan karaoke or road trip naps?
Karaoke.
Dad jokes or serious advice?
Oh, dad jokes.
Pack lunches or make breakfast?
I actually do both.
Damn. Forget anniversary or forget birthday?
Oh boy. Forget birthday.
Lawn mowing or snow shoveling?
Do both.
Lose Wi-Fi or lose AC?
Oh, lose Wi-Fi for sure.
Teach them to drive or let your spouse handle that?
Teach them to drive, 100%. No offense. Katie.
PDA or private affection?
PDA all day.
All day. It says. Sleep in your car or on the couch after a fight?
Couch.
Netflix series or your own thing?
Netflix series.
College fund or Disneyland trip?
Oh, geez. You know what? Disneyland trip.
Wiles does not want to hear that. Early riser kid or night owl teen?
Night owl.
Apologize first or wait it out?
Apologize first.
Mow in straight lines or freestyle it?
Oh, freestyle.
What? How do you freestyle your lawn? It's not vacuuming. What is that? Fancy dinner or burger and fries?
Burger and fries.
Kids imitate you or your spouse?
Oh, me all day. To her disgust.
New Balance or flip-flops?
Flip-flops.
Power nap or power tools?
Power tools.
Text back immediately or hours later?
Oh boy, a little bit of both. Sometimes hours later, and that is not good.
Surprise puppy or surprise second kid?
Surprise puppy.
honey or first name?
Honey.
Fix it or forget it?
Oh boy, forget it, and that is not. That has put me in the doghouse many times.
Camping trip or theme park? That's
camping trip.
Drink coffee or energy drink?
Coffee.
Jamie's answering all the questions too. Diaper duty or bedtime battle?
Diaper duty.
Talking during a movie or silence always?
Silence always.
Finance talk or feelings talk?
Oh boy, yikes! I don't like either feelings.
Oh no, I did that one already. Family movie night or date night?
Family movie night.
Beer fridge or tool chest?
Beer fridge.
Sleep training or co-sleeping?
Oh, co-sleeping.
Do the dishes or take out the trash?
Trash.
Dance at a wedding or stand and watch?
Dance at a wedding, faux show.
All right, that's I was jumping around the list there, and Michael never said stop. So
I'm glad you said that last one. First off, I am the guy on the. I'll be the first one to do it. I always have. My wife is like an introvert. I'm an extrovert. She wants to dance, but she won't go out there unless I do. So I always have to be the first one. But when we first started dating, like 2 years into it, we went to a wedding, and I got inebriated beyond belief, and I started giving out lap dances. And there is video evidence of that.
That's what dads do.
Did you ever see a guy take his tie off and he ties it around his head? You know shit's about to pop off. Well, there's video of me with my tie shirt unbuttoned, like I just random people lap dances.
Brother, I did that sober after I think like my first high school game. We were told we had to wear suit and ties, and at the end of my very first game, I put my tie in my head, and I thought my coach was out of the building. I didn't think he was there. He walked up behind me and said in a low voice, like, if you ever do this again, you'll never play a minute this season. I was like, all right, cool. That's great. All right, cool. Fuck me. Just take this off really quick.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
If anybody ever sees a guy with a tie on his head, you know he means business. He's here to party.
Whenever you make the wedding highlight video in like the raunchiest, like that's when like you're creating memories for people. You know what I'm saying? I've done a little bit of the same when I was like 16. I was getting down with some bridesmaids, you know, just setting the tone. You know, Wedding Crashers just came out like, I don't know, maybe 8 months prior, and I was in the prime of my life. So, you know, I was just doing all sorts of nonsense, and it's on videotape, so I can't be president.
Yeah. No.
You did what to a 16-year-old? I was 16 too. Like, no, they'll spin that shit, man. You're done.
Yeah. Yes. So many a fun years with my wife for sure. We have created lots of memories, had adventure after adventure in our younger days, and still to this day, I am an absolute fool. And I tell her that's why she sticks around. It's because she never knows what the day is going to bring her with me. So you know, I always keep it lively, never boring.
Andrew, like a box of chocolates.
That's right, baby. Never know what you're gonna get.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't have a beer to crack this week, but I think it's fair to say
let's get ready to rumble.
Let's ride. Let's kick it into gear here. Again, everybody in the chat, let's do our due diligence. Let's smash the like button, share the video, follow the FanSpeak Network. Andrew, time to dig into some props. Let's ride. All right, let's get into it. You have, I think, 5 to my 4, so you can go first.
All right, we're leading off with the one that I love the most here. We are going to take Mr. Genty over longest rush of 16.5 yards. The Titans ranked 29th against the run. They have given up multiple explosive plays this year already, including the one to DeMarcado that he drops right before he gets in. Either way, that was a 71, 72 yard rush. Like I don't know what else to say here. Genty's a guy that has the speed, right? When I'm looking for a longest rush, I'm looking to Gibbs, I'm looking to Barkley, I'm looking to a guy that has some nice speed to him. And I just think that this is a really nice matchup for Genty. I think that he can get this very easily. I mean, we might get I don't know if we're gonna get a first play Barkley cover like I did last
quarter.
But we could easily get a first quarter one, right? And I don't think this game gets out of hand either way. I mean, if the Raiders are up big, they're still going to run Genty. And if they're down, like I don't think they're going to be down by enough that they just completely abandon the run. So I feel like this is a live bet the entire way out. So yeah, probably my favorite bet of the week. I think I'm going to start my own little ladder and take the winnings from the Barkley one and just throw it all on Genty this week because I feel really good about it.
Yeah, no, fair enough. We're going to stay right there. I've got Ashton Genty in a short parlay as well. So I'm going with his receiving yards at 15 receiving yards. He's hit this number in the last 2 weeks, and this is backed on the expanded role in the receiving game with Brock Bowers out. He's going to be out again in week 6, which leans to the second leg of this parlay, which is Trey Tucker, averaging 50-plus receiving yards per game. I'm taking him at 25. So we've got Trey Tucker at 25 receiving yards and Ashton Genty at 15. Together, that's paying plus 120. If you feel comfortable and you want to buy up Trey Tucker to 50 receiving yards, by all means, you can do so. Or even 40 yards on DraftKings. You can go 25, 40, or 50. If you want to buy him up to a higher number, you certainly can. But being able to get plus money with these two combinations, with the fact that Bowers is going to be out, with the fact that we have a really good matchup up against a Titans secondary that's like, a top 4 combination to go after 4 running backs and receivers in the receiving game, I think this is going to be an easy hit. Again, maybe not something that clears early, but these are numbers that do come true by the end of this one. 25 receiving yards for Trey Tucker and 15 for Ashton Genty, paying plus 120.
Ooh, I like it. I love the plus. You get the smaller numbers, but you still get the plus money. That's always a nice way.
And it's really alive the whole way through, like you said, because Trey Tucker doesn't play a pivotal role on the offense. I mean, Jacoby Myers is still leading in snaps, but I think that we've seen Tucker now clearly surpass Tyquan Thornton, and even Jack Besh is getting some random 1 for 7, 1 for 13 catch here and there, kind of showing his pulse. Hey, I'm not dead, but I'm not a factor either. So I think Trey Tucker is going to be alive through the end of this one. Same thing for that longest rush for Genty. He can clear that in one play. He had 17 receiving yards 2 weeks ago, and he had 5 catches for 50 plus last week. If he has that same type of role again with Bowers out, I really like him to clear this one early.
Yep. Love it. Next one up for me is Mr. Jaylen Warren, over 2.5 receptions. This is 60% last 5 and last 10. Browns defense has been very stingy against the run. Warren has found and can find success in the pass game with Rodgers. Rodgers most certainly doesn't mind dumping it down to him. And I don't think that they're going to get going on the ground very well. So when Warren's in there, they're going to dump it off to him. I've seen him do a bunch of those, run 5 to 7 yards up the field and just turn around, and Rodgers just hits him for the easy completion. So I feel like the Warren over 2.5 receptions, pretty safe bet.
He's just got a roll there. I mean, I think Calvin Austin's beat up coming into this one. So you're looking at Warren, you're looking at Jonnu, you're looking at DK. It's just a short room, right?
We should be looking at Pat Freiermuth, and the Rodgers just forgets about him.
They traded for Jonnu Smith. I mean,
I know, but
he's I think Jonnu actually leads the team in catches, or maybe he's second. I don't even know if DK has him. He's right up there though. So it's what they traded for. I mean, no, but I like Warren, especially in that matchup. It's tough going up against that rushing defense. I think I see every day just some funny Myles Garrett, scrolling Instagram reel about him just laughing off, either Jordan Love being told to run away from him, or he'll kill Shedeur Sanders in practice. No, dude, I'm not going to do drills with you because I will kill you. The media will kill me because where's their third and second string quarterback, their favorite third string quarterback they want to interview. Next up, I've got back to the well pick here. Jake Ferguson. The receptions are kind of high. I think they're putting it at 6.5 or 7, which, I mean, let's be real. The number's pretty warranted versus production. Doesn't match the receiving yards. 50 yards, paying minus 114. That should be higher, posting a line of 6 or 7 catches for a tight end. So I'm going to go after the yards, 50-plus receiving yards in this game. Playing the Panthers. Guess what team allows the most receptions to tight end this season?
Yeah, Panthers are terrible.
The Panthers matchup, and I think they're trying to catch people on that plus money. Maybe he just does get 6 or just does get 7, 50 receiving yards against the team allowing the most receiving yards to tight ends. Juicy situation. The roll's been there. Again, these numbers don't match. 50 receiving yards. Let's tackle it. Run to the window at that one.
Yeah, I like Ferguson a lot as well. Like you said, the Panthers are terrible against tight ends. So, what's funny though? It's it's in these matchups that makes me nervous a little bit because it's such a smash play, and then it's then
why I can't do the receptions. It's again, they just don't match. I think if you had him at 67.5, I think that's a more equitable number based off of his averages and just his booming production since CeeDee Lamb's been out of the lineup. I think 50 is just too low.
Yeah, no, we are big Ferguson fans over here. So, don't mind that one at all. I'm going to pivot to a wide receiver here who has been very, very productive throughout his tenure now with the Rams. And Puka just gets all the attention, right? Like, and the Ravens are, let's put it nicely, they just aren't very good on defense. We saw the Texans just absolutely steamroll them. But I'm going to take the lesser of the coverage. I mean, I believe Kyle Hamilton is going to be back in the lineup. If I'm the Ravens, I'm putting Kyle Hamilton shadowing or at least putting on the side of Puka. So I will take Devontae Adams. I think that he gets the lesser of the coverage. His numbers obviously way lower than Puka's. Devontae Adams over 65.5 receiving yards. Ravens secondary bad. And when Adams gets, so his receiving line is 4.5. When Adams gets 4 catches, he hits this number 40% of the time. But when it jumps to 5, it's 80% of the time. So they have it at 4.5. I also like the receptions, but I'm going to take the yards just because his longest yard prop is 24.5. That tells me that they think he's probably going to get at least somewhere in that range on a 1 yard or a 1 catch. If that's the case, I think he can clear this number pretty easily. And again, Ravens just aren't very good against the pass. So Devontae Adams over 65.5 receiving yards.
Love that pick. I am going to a pretty juicy matchup here, going quarterback. We're going another combo pick, another parlay. We got Jordan Love, 220 pass yards and 2 passing touchdowns, paying plus 100 after a bye week, going up against the Bengals. Keeping it simple, right? Low-hanging fruit, team allowing a ton of passing touchdowns, ton of passing yards, coming off a bye week. Good situation for Jordan Love. And he looked good prior to the bye week. Maybe even they get the run game going, but I still think they put up enough points. They're 14-point favorites where he can easily clear both of those numbers. And, Josh Jacobs doesn't put up 50 fantasy points.
Jacobs might have himself a day. That is in their own possibility for show.
It is a possibility.
All right, I'm going to go over to a quarterback as well. Give me Justin Herbert over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Miami, bad against the pass. Not very good. Just overall bad defense. The Chargers lost last. I did not see the Commanders beating the Chargers. I won't lie. Then they did. And I think the Chargers, they're on a lull right now. Like, they came out hot beating the Chiefs and they looked absolutely incredible. They've hit a wall. And a lull. I think this time is going to end for them where they no longer look bad. They're going to look good against the Miami Dolphins. And the Chargers run game is so unknown now. No more Amari Hampton. God knows who they're using, Haskins or Vidal, or I have no idea what they're going to do there.
I don't want any bit of it. Yeah, I don't want any bit of those guys.
It's like the numbers are enticing for them. Like, if you want to go bet some of that stuff, it is enticing because it's kind of low, but at the same time.
What do you know? Haskins has a big frame, right? So you could maybe go for his anytime touchdown. Vidal has a smaller frame. Maybe you could go after his receptions. It could be just that easy, or it could be completely vice versa, because if that's what I know, think of what the offense is trying to scheme up and what they want to sell to a defense, right? Like, I don't think they'll have any rhyme or reason. It could be just that simple, where you see Haskins get short yardage and you see Vidal get early downs and receptions. And then, Haskins again, goal line, red zone, et cetera. I think that would be the play, but I think both of them are just incredibly mid, as the children would say. So I can't draw it up any anywhere deeper than that.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed with them, what they put out on tape.
Yeah, Chargers run game unknown, but what we do know is that Herbert can sling it and has very good wide receivers. So again, Herbert over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That is minus 125.
Yeah, throw in the Keenan Allen touchdown. I think Meg or Steve threw it in their touchdown treasure chest pick, so that's going to be one of theirs. They both had it picked on the show, and I told them, I'm like, well, I'm going to erase the card because so we're not just robots all repeating each other's picks here. Loved Keenan Allen touchdown this week. I think it's paying plus 185. My last one is a same game parlay. This is for Sunday morning. We're doing Mason Taylor, 25 receiving yards, big elevated role last week, getting a ton of targets, certainly a lot yardage than this. Then we got Fields for 40 rushing yards. That's also a buy down. And then Cortland Sutton, 50 receiving yards. That's also a buy down. These 3 picks together pay plus 218. So again, you got Sutton for 50, Fields for 40 on the ground, and Taylor for 25 receiving. You kind of ladder it up a little bit as the roles develop for each player. But this one feels safe, I think, based off of what this game is going to demand.
All right, like it. Bringing the small parlays for the plus money. I love it.
I mean, I've been hitting those, and I need a get right week. I need a get right week. Last week we hit picks, but not at my rate, not at my accountability standard. So we got to bounce back this week.
Nice, love it. All right, last prop for me. I'm going to take George Pickens over 25.5 longest reception. He's hit this in both games since Lamb has been out. It's hitting at a 60% rate last 5. And again, no Lamb this week. So I don't know what I'm not sure how the number hasn't been adjusted a little higher. I mean, they throw it to him deep. That's Dak does not mind doing that. Yeah. It does not mind doing that whatsoever. And Panthers secondary is actually like decent. I think they rank like 10th or 11th in the league right now. So it's not bad. But when you go back and look at who they've played, like they haven't really played a lot of teams they haven't played a lot of teams that like to throw it deep. Dak, again, does not mind doing that to Pickens. So I feel like the 25.5, we're getting a little bit of a small, short number here on him. And again, he hasn't missed it since Lamb been out. So let's ride it one more time.
Fair enough. That was your last prop?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then I think it's time to get on to our anytime touchdowns.
Watch out! He's got getting away from the top speed. Touchdown!
Trigger happy.
Yes.
Happy host.
Simpatico.
We love the segment videos. How many do you have? I have 3.
I got 5.
Go first.
Okay, first one up for me. I already mentioned his receiving yards, but give me Devontae Adams. Even money, baby, plus 100. Devontae Adams again. Like when they get in the red zone, we know it's Puka, it's Devontae Adams, and it's Kyren. Like, so pick your poison there. I mean, obviously Puka's the favorite, obviously, and Kyren probably gets in there as well, but I don't know, man. Just it feels like it's a nice Adams week. He's kind of like been hit or miss a little bit with the touchdowns. Like they, again, like last week, they just kind of went to Puka. I think they're going to reverse it a little bit this week and kind of go a little Devontae Adams heavy here, because I do think he sees the weakest of any of the cornerbacks and or safety help that they want to throw on someone. It's going to go on Puka. So I think he sees the weakest.
He can cook the best of them. Like that's the thing, is like I'm not really scared about who gets to match up with them, just as so long as the game script rolls out. We need them to hit it early. Obviously, I'm holding it because I think they could go up by a lot. Like if the first couple of touchdowns go like Kyren, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if Tutu's healthy. Maybe it's like a Higbee. Higbee gets a touchdown, random tight end, and then back to Kyren or Puka even, and then they're just like gone, and then we lose out. But to me, he's hit 3 out of 5 games. He doesn't have back-to-back games without a touchdown so far. I'm going to ride it. Last week, he didn't score a touchdown. He's going to bounce back this week. The matchup is juicy. He can beat anybody there. I don't care if Hamilton's on him. And the juice is not there for the Ravens. Like, they are just checked out. Wednesday, we talked about them potentially playing with some pride. I don't think they can muster up enough of it to stop a big play from Adams in the red zone this week.
I think we'll have to try to get this at the end. Mike says, what is the Monday night Bears versus Commies bet?
I don't know. I haven't thought of anything. I mean, we have to fast forward. I mean, that's my dogs. So go ahead with another touchdowns. I mean, that was we had the same one, so we should have easily skipped that one, Andrew. Unreal.
Sorry. Obviously, and again, if anyone's been following along to the Justin and Andrew's Simpatico anytime touchdown bets, pretty sure they're ellipsing at 100% hit rate this year. So Adams seems like a very good bet. Next one up for me is, again, I gave out his longest rush. Give me Genty minus 125 for the anytime touchdown. I think he can hit this on a long run. He can hit this on a short run. He's just going to absolutely find the end zone. I feel really good about this, which scares me because a lot of times when I feel super good about an anytime touchdown, it doesn't hit. But I don't know, man. I have a hard time talking myself out of how does Genty not get this? So yeah, give me Genty minus 125.
Easy matchup. I mean, both of them are just really light on the ground. So don't really hate Pollard this week. I just have less trust in Pollard because rookie QB still. I mean, how can you trust either of those guys? It's really tough. Revenge. We love it. We buy it. We sell it. We need it. Rico Dowdle, minus 125. Not going to have a huge week. He's not going to put up 150. He's not going to put up 200. Just going to find pay dirt. It's a little bit of revenge. The role's there, even with Trevor Etienne obviously getting, like anywhere from like 7 to 9 touches. Even if he gets 10, I think once they get down low, they get down to the red zone, you're going to go with the guy that you trust, the guy that performed well last week. Give me Rico Dowdle on a revenge anytime touchdown. That was paying even money, minus 125, pretty close, minus 125.
Nice, love it. Revenge, a dish best served cold.
And honestly, I think Javonte could score in that game too. I mean, you could easily put those two together. But I actually liked Dowdle a little bit more just because we've seen Javonte doing it. Sometimes when that happens, we just see turn down weeks. We just see guys float away for a week and then, settle back down, another 7 days later. So I'm going to ride it out. Let's go, Rico.
Let's go, Rico. All right, next up for me is Mr. J.K. Dobbins. We're heading to the early game, the Sunday 9:30 Eastern time start. Broncos, Jets. J.K. Dobbins has just been a touchdown machine. He's just scoring in every single game. Like when they get to the red zone, they give him the shot to go ahead and get the touchdown. Don't think the Jets have the firepower to stop it this week. It is minus 110. I like that number for a man that continues to find the end zone. So I'm not going to overthink it. We've seen these games in the mornings be pretty vanilla outside of that Vikings game that they just absolutely shithoused the Bengals. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The number surprised me, and I was like, you know what? Just add it to the card because that's a really good number for a guy who finds the end zone a lot.
That is a good number for an RB1, and that's what he is there. There is no argument. He's the top guy. Good matchup. Jets haven't been good on the ground. We saw them get hosed by the Cowboys on the ground, in the air. Very active game flow for the Broncos, unless they want to poo-poo. Unless Bo Nix doesn't like, overseas travel. I don't know.
Yep.
Hope that's
and plus, Sean Payton's already played overseas before too. So, I mean.
Well, Sean, he's going to get out there and take some snaps.
He's going to know how to coach this team up to make sure that they're on point.
Fair enough. I've got next up Devon Achane versus the Chargers. He scored in every game but one. Most of them have been receiving. We saw Bill put up 2 last week. We've also seen J.K. Dobbins take a long one. I mean, they haven't allowed a lot of rushing touchdowns to running backs, but Achane, again, working as more of a receiver, I think that's going to open up some more space for him when they get in close this week. And then again, just the height and roll with Tyreek Hill gone. Like we didn't see really anything impressive out of Malik Washington. If you wanted to put some short money on him to find a touchdown, I don't hate it just because I feel like they have to move him along. I know that you've gone on the fishing narrative, right? The old buddy narrative. They're hanging out, they're getting weird. I think Devon Achane is just the star of this team. I think I even saw somewhere that he was rumored to get moved. That's psycho. Never going to happen. Minus 115 anytime touchdown. Feels, again, like pretty fair odds for his hit rate. I think even Dobbins, too, has only missed 1 or 2 touchdowns this season. Achane's only missed 1, and he's getting minus 115. Chargers defense, like I said, it's been okay, but we saw Bill put a real dent in them last week. The offensive line is in shambles. Obviously, they don't play defense, but it just doesn't put your opponent in a disadvantageous situation if you're constantly going 3 and out, right? Constantly taking sacks. So I like the Dolphins a little bit this week, actually. I think they're going to keep this one close.
Okay. Speaking of Bill, give me Bill Krosky Merritt. I mean, the Bears have given up enough TDs on the season. I feel comfortable with it. And I really like going after a guy that just got that massive boost of confidence from the previous game. I mean, as you just alluded to, Bill absolutely torched the Chargers on the ground, scoring 2 touchdowns. They gave him multiple looks in the red zone as well. Like, I don't know, man. I love the confidence boost here. And again, like, I think that the Bears and Commanders game will be very close throughout the entire game. I think that, no Terry obviously really helps the Bill narrative in there because I don't think they're going to chuck the ball long a ton. Debo still a little banged up as well. So I don't know, man. Bill has plenty of opportunity, has plenty of steam, has the confidence, and has the defense going against him that is not super great at stopping the run. So give me Bill for minus 110.
Nice.
Bill.
We got Jamie in here building our picks in with his locks. He's got Jacobs, Taylor, Bijan locks. He added Genty, and he's also now added Dowdle. He's up to plus 820. Why don't we go throw in a little 10% boost on there? Get ourselves a plus 900. You know, we throw a little boost on there. We throw a little token. You know, tokens are dope, except they're not. Casey will take H and Miami. You can have Jawan Taylor and the league leading penalties. Okay, I don't know about all that. That would be crazy, though. That would be crazy. That is all of my anytime touchdowns.
I got one more, and we've already talked about him a little bit here. I gave out his over longest reception, but give me Mr. George Pickens again. Okay. Just like Dobbins, this man finds the end zone a ton for this team. We've already went over the no lamp. We went over how they like to throw it deep to him. So, like, there's plenty of opportunities for him to get one deep. Or when they get to the red zone, if it's not Jake Ferguson, it's kind of Pickens a little bit right now. I mean, now, granted, you already, yeah, that's true. You've already highlighted Javonte, which is, incredibly true as well. Like, Javonte could also score. Honestly, take your pick between Ferguson, Pickens, and Javonte, because they honestly could all score in this game. But I'm going to go Pickens just because I like that the factor of it doesn't have to be short, it doesn't have to be long. They're just trying to get it to him in the end zone regardless. So give me to Mr. George Pickens plus 115.
That's fair. No argument here.
Yes, sir. That does it for me on the anytime touchdowns. Should we head over to our segments of the week?
Oh, no. Sorry. No, I'm holding mine till the dogs.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will give mine out. Now, here's the caveat, people. Okay, I built this, but it's built through multiple books, and I can't find a number to give you on any of the books. And also, they have taken away some of the numbers now, so I can't even do the parlay calculator. I tried, but I just looked, and some of them are already taken off. So here's what we got. Okay, follow me along. Mr. Joe Flacco, now a Cincinnati Bengal. Yes,
that's what I hear.
Yes,
that's what I hear.
Yes, he is on a short week. Bruni, when you see Joe Flacco in recent years, who seems to be a nice little buddy to Joe Flacco? What kind of position?
Tight end.
It's a tight end, yeah. And again, this is a disgusting play because nobody wants to bet this man. But Mike Gesicki, his over receiving yards is 19.5 right now, okay? I know Chase is now good to go. But damn, I don't know. Something about Joe Flacco and his tight ends. I feel like it's just the safety of knowing, okay, I don't want to F this up for the team. I'm going to take my shots to Higgins and Chase. But my little security blanket over the middle, Mr. Mike Gesicki, who, between people who want to maybe throw out some Noah Fant bullshit,
his white boy?
His white boy.
Is that what you're trying to do here?
No. But Noah Fant hasn't played the same snap share that Mike Gesicki did. I went and looked at this beforehand. Mike Gesicki is still dominating snap shares for the tight end position.
No, it's not a bad pick. It's just funny the way that you're like, there's something about that tight end. Like, I don't know, Andrew. What is it? What is it, Andrew?
Something about the tight end position, not this tight end, but
something about Flacco being a pocket passer.
Mike Gesicki. So we're taking Mike Gesicki over 19.5 receiving yards. Okay. Next up, I believe a favorite of yours because obviously you like Mr. Sam Darnold, but Torrey Horton has himself just a little bit more integrated into this defense. And the Jags just allowed Tyquan Thornton to absolutely feast on them down the field. Torrey Horton feels like a guy that can feast down the field a little bit. So give me Torrey Horton 50 plus. Okay.
Wow.
Next up,
Torrey, though. That's a big number for Torrey.
It is, but he has hit it once.
Okay.
Next up, a man who just hit this, and Chris Godwin, correct me if I'm wrong, probably not playing. Not playing. This was a best ball darling in the big board for me. A guy that I really believed in the right spot could be absolutely incredible. Fortunately, he went to somewhere that he's like 4th or 5th on the depth chart. But with no Mike Evans and no Godwin, Tez Johnson has pulled himself from the grave and lifted into Baker's eyes. Give me Tez Johnson 50 plus. Last but not least, the man who cashed me a nice ticket last week, who is now playing in a game where points are going to be scored, who still doesn't have Rashee Rice to worry about. Give me Tyquan Thornton 50+. So
that's a good one. That one I like.
That is 4 players for you. So again, that's Mike Gesicki over
19 I like 2 of them.
receiving yards. That's Torrey
scared.
Horton 50+.
I'm
that's
scared about Torrey and Tez. I'm scared
Tez Johnson 50+, and Tyquan Thornton 50+. I can't give you a number on it because the books are all being stupid right now. But once that is, I will make sure to tweet it out so that you guys can all see it. And I don't even know what this number is going to be, but it's going to be pretty good. So that is the disgusting play of the week.
20-1.
Oh, I assume it's going to be higher than that.
40-1.
It's probably going to be closer to that, I would imagine.
Okay. All right, we did the math on it. All right, let's go to the spreads.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at Who Hames says Thornton is like 15.5 yards or something. Yeah, which again, if you just want to take us over yards, that was free money last week. Disrespectful to be that low again. All right, here we go. All right, I got 3 ATS picks.
I have 3, so I'll go first.
Okay.
Colts -7 going up against Cardinals. I don't think that Kyler Murray is going to play in this game. If he does, I don't care. He's looked really bad regardless. Colts defenses look good. Offense is rolling. Cardinals defense is average. It's like it's better than average even. It's just not going to be good enough to stop Dan Jones and the Colts at home. How well they're playing, how bad the Cardinals are playing. If they have Jacoby Brissett, this number is going up to 10. Give me 7 today. Run to the window. Grab this while you can. Easily cleared it last week. Just rubbing my face in it last week as I took the Raiders to cover. I need some money back. Indianapolis owes me some money. So -7 paying -110.
Yeah, cosign. That's one of mine. Colts -7. I mean,
so it's happening.
Yeah,
it's happening.
It is, and like you said, Kyler or not, don't really care about the if Kyler plays or not. Obviously, it helps.
Really bad, really bad, which is really unfortunate because I mean, how do they not like move on now? It's not working. Like, are they going to keep building around this guy? I don't think they should. Shouldn't he be getting better with Marv and Trey? Like, I mean.
Yeah, maybe they need to go get DeAndre Hopkins again because he was pretty good with DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, but DeAndre was a little bit younger then still too. Like
he says doesn't Brissett make the Cards better?
No, he doesn't. He's terrible.
I mean, Brissett's a fine quarterback, but like you're throwing him into a team.
He's not Mac Jones, brother. Like he's he's not like some team just went out and traded for Joe Flacco. They didn't trade for Jacoby Brissett. Right?
And the disrespect for people not wanting to go get Jameis Winston, I'll die on that hill.
That's fine. I mean, it would just be fun. I don't think they're like gonna rally back in the division. It'd just be fun. And who doesn't like a little bit of fun? If I was a general manager of a football team, like, hey, let's just keep the vibes up. Let's go get Jameis.
Yes, very much so.
Crab Lakes, win or lose. Crabs, whether we win or lose. That's it. Just Jameis lifestyle.
We're going to be watching Jameis on post-game, pre-game, or during-game shows at some point in his football career. Yeah. He will be on our screens talking to us pre-game, post-game, during-game.
Probably Barstool. I would love a pod with him and Gruden. That'd be great.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
That'd be amazing.
Could you imagine?
I can. It'd be amazing. I want to produce it.
All right, next one up for you because we are simpatico on the Colts -7.
He could even go down to Tampa. That's where Gruden lives. I know that. Just saying. Dolphins +4.5. I think they're going to keep it close in this game. I'd even buy them up to +3. I think they can stay within a field goal. They're playing at home. I don't know if I trust the Chargers on the road. Weaker offensive line, weaker run game. That's their identity. QJ has a Q tag this week. I'm just going to say they cover. I don't know if I'm going to go so bold to say that they win, but they keep this one close, +4.5, paying -120. You don't like it. You're shaking your head. You got the Chargers?
I'm on Chargers -4.5. We're getting Bruni. So here's the thought, right? We just saw the Chargers lose 2 games, right? We're getting a short number. If the Chargers didn't lose to this point, we'd be looking at 7.5, 8. I mean,
if Amarian was there, I'd be in your sales, buddy. I just think it's too much. Like Joe Alt going down, losing Amarian, losing Najee. if QJ isn't 100% in this one, he's been like setting the pace for the receivers. Obviously, Ladd is amazing. Keenan is great. We like them in that game. I like the Herbert picks. Miami has just been able to dial up offense. Like they've been able to dial up points. It's not consistent, but I think they can do enough to keep it within 4. And that's another thing too, is like when I look at these two teams, if they were 100% healthy, I would take the Chargers probably up, maybe even up to 5 or 6. Okay. It feels much different now, especially after the last 2 weeks and how they completely stalled after the first quarter. We just saw 3 dead quarters of the Chargers. Even if, let's say, they bounce back in the first half of this next game, I don't see them going from being a team that crashed out to completely competent 4 quarters across a full game on the road, on the East Coast. Miami, a little crispy this time of the year coming into the fall, a little humid. Again, good number, I think, plus 4.5.
Okay. Yeah,
we're take it up to 3.
We're different sides there. I just, I don't know. I feel like we're getting blessed with the minus 4.5 for the Chargers at this point.
I like the Chargers. I'm eating up all the Keenan and Herbo, and I love rooting on Ladd and QJ's whatever. He's there. He's doing some things for me in some places.
He's there.
Some dynasty leagues where he was stocked on the bench, like, oh hey, now I got a wide receiver 1. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad situation.
Heard. Last one for you. I
think I just went through them all, and we were either same or opposite. So my last one, let's see here. I think maybe you're not a fan of these guys. Seattle minus 1.5. I still think they're a better team. You got it too?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Awesome. Very relevant picks that we would have had. No, I still really like Seattle. The defense is still really, really good. I know they're beat up. Kobe Bryant literally out there, not sending out air balls, ball hawking. On top of everybody. I think he's like led the team last week in tackles as a safety and corner. That's huge. And you still have a really strong rushing defense. I think they can get a hold of the Jaguars in this one. I'm sorry, man, but Trevor Lawrence is still not impressive. Like, I don't know how he ran it in. I don't know what happened. Like, I'm watching.
Well, you saw Chris Jones just not do anything.
Well, that helps. That I did see what I know exactly.
He could have easily tackled Trevor Lawrence. He just never moved.
Like, he fell down, brother. Like, and he looked terrible
twice.
I know, but to me, he still looked really bad in that game.
Yeah,
made up for it with a couple of really good balls to close it out in the fourth quarter. Which, by all means, hey, do your thing, bro. You got to cash that check. Saw some big upsets. That was one of them. Not thinking so this week, and they've got this thing neck and neck. They've got it neck and neck. So I'm going to go with Seattle here, minus 1.5. Better run game, whether you want to admit it or not. Better passing game and better defense.
Yeah, I don't really have a thought on that game because I do think, I think you're right because the Jags are smelling themselves now, right? Like, they just beat the Chiefs. It was a fucking balling game. Like, the game was awesome. They're smelling themselves. So, like, I'm with you on that side. I don't have it on the card, but yeah, I like fading the team that just dumps the Gatorade after a game like that. And they're singing happy birthday to Trevor. Like, they are absolutely smelling themselves. And yeah, I think Seattle is just I think they're a better defensive team overall. And like you said, like the rushing of the Seahawks, I think is going to slow the pace down of the game a little bit as well. So yeah, I'm with you, but I'm not betting it. I want to steer clear of that game because just in case the Jags are good, I want to steer clear. So the last one for me is give me the Pats minus 3.5. Now I know I just said a team smelling themselves. I want to fade, right? The Pats just beat the Bills. But
I just want to thank God for beating the Buffalo Bills. I just want to thank God. Like, praise be to He.
Yeah, the way I look at this is the Saints are just bad. They're just bad. Yeah. The Pats, like, at least will put together a good game plan to make sure that Spencer Rattler does not look good in his fifth start of the sixth start of the year. Like, it's just not going to happen for the Saints.
We have Christian Gonzalez back now, 100%, right? He was back last week.
Yeah, he was back. Yep.
Yeah, so it helps.
Yeah, and you know what they always say, you lay the 3.5. So I will take the Patriots minus 3.5.
All right, fair enough. No argument there either. I like the Patriots more on that one. I just don't like that they're on the road. So that was the only reason I stuck clear. Something about Drake May just needing to play outside. I don't know. Just likes to run. Loves that outdoor grass. He's an outside dog.
Yeah. Did we see his Kamara play? I saw he popped up as questionable.
He was limited in practice, so I think he'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like he was sitting on a practice like
that would really help this bet. If there's no Kamara, I smash the Patriots at that point.
Probably go run it after some Keandre props too. They're probably still low now.
Yeah, sure. All right, that is the last ATS for me and you, correct? Yes, you said?
Correct. Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, you hear him barking. Dogs.
Sí, bueno. Guau, guau. Guau,
I got two.
Trey.
Oh, okay. Well, then, hey, start us off.
Upset alert. Upset alert. I mean, I don't know if you want to call it a huge upset, but I'm going to take the Falcons plus 185. I'm going to say they beat the Bills in prime time at home. This is a group that's played very well up against the quarterback position. They have the fewest yards allowed passing to quarterbacks this season. I know they just came off a bye, but even if you bump them up 300 yards, they're still in the top 5, right? So throw on another 300-yard passing game, and they're still top 5 in the NFL for fewest passing yards allowed.
I did play Marcus Mariota.
Fair enough. He also didn't he? I thought he played well against them.
No, they lost against Falcons.
They lost that one. Which one did Marcus Mariota beat up on? Who was it?
The Raiders.
The Raiders. That makes more sense.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of the Raiders.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Falcons defense has been competent. Coming off a bye week, I expect their offense to be better. You still have the playmakers in Bijan, Drake London. I know Penix isn't great, but the Bills are reeling a little bit, and they're going on the road for this one after a home loss. I'm going to say they're still chasing points. Give me the Falcons plus 185, fresh off the bye at home, upsetting the Buffalo Bills.
Okay, that is again, I'm not touching that one. But I
like you won't touch it actually gives me more confidence that I can hit that pick.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not like, oh well, no, I absolutely want the Bills on the spread, or I just want to take or buy down the spread or take a money line. Makes me even more confident. Thank you, appreciate you.
Yeah, no, it's I mean that game is either I bet the Bills or I don't bet it at all in my eyes. But and you're right, I don't feel confident with the Bills going on the road, against the Falcons. Like you said, the Falcons have been pretty good against quarterbacks, but again, they played Mariota, and it's just that's a no bet for me. I'm just not betting it.
Fair enough. I'm riding here. I'll take some more odds, Vegas, if we can get that up to plus 200. Maybe I throw in the Bijan tutty.
All right. First dog for me on this show. We hate the Dallas Cowgirls. Give me the Carolina Panthers.
They're at home.
Beat the Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, home dog against the Cowboys defense that is terrible. Now, I understand that the Cowboys offense has been, firing pretty well, but the Panthers have held their own overall. And I just feel like it's going to be a close game. Panthers are going to have an opportunity in this game to keep it close. And I think just at the end, the Cowboys defense again can just falter on multiple levels throughout their, everything from defensive line to the safety. There's issues all over the place. So give me the Panthers dog at home plus 138.
I don't hate it, but don't love it. I think you should have a little bit more confidence in it because their defense overall, it's not great, but it's better than the Cowboys. And when you're looking for, a dog, any given Sunday type of moment, it's just drawn up really well from them. They're at home. We've seen them put up points. The game plan is vanilla, but it's working. It's they're not getting it done in a sexy way, we'll say. But it's working for the offense and for Bryce Young to a degree when he's not turning the ball over. I guess that's what I'm most scared about is, this dude just throws the ball on the ground for you, just something silly. So, seeing those early turnovers last week doesn't give me a lot of confidence to pick them this week, but the Cowboys defense is just so bad. It's just it's hard not to get involved. Props, dogs, game lines, whatever. They're just bad. So it drives a good game flow for the opponents regardless.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, this is a fuck the Cowboys pick. So
yeah,
let's ride.
Another example of a game that I think the most people will just be like, ick. No. Give me the Titans plus 180. Yeah, I know it's not great. We saw Cam Ward get his first win last week, and he didn't even throw a touchdown. I think they're going to get a little bit of juice off the win. It wasn't like it's a team win, right? It was just random stuff that just happened. It was Cardinals mishaps. It was really just about not quitting, just not laying down. I think that gives life to teams. I think that gives life to young quarterbacks because you already got one. What are you playing for? And I mean, I've really been banging the drum for Cam Ward, just behind closed doors, just like you love him, but you can't put him out for any lines. You can't put him out for fantasy. Like he's not really of any use for us. So really, all I can really do for the kid is just kind of like cheer him on, and hopefully he pushes some Calvin Ridley relevance for our best ball backs, maybe some Chig in there too every now and again. But like that's about it. Like the expectations are just so low, and this is another matchup where I also trust the defense more so of the Titans. Both defenses are bad, but we have seen the Titans cause turnovers and cause problems for teams early on. They were a problem for the Broncos. Obviously, the Broncos were still trying to find themselves. They very well still might be. But we've seen them hold teams and check at times. So I think they could be a very live dog in this one. Again, plus 80 odds or plus 180 odds there for the Titans on the road versus Geno Smith. I mean, it sounds a lot better when I just throw Geno Smith in there. He's been terrible.
Okay, dude. I just feel like you're reading the Raiders the wrong each week. Like I
like
the Raiders in that one.
Maybe I could.
Titans got so lucky to win that game.
They did.
So many things went their way at the end.
It's almost like they didn't even win the game, and they still need their first win, and they've got it up against the Raiders.
Yeah. All right. I mean, yeah, maybe. Like, I don't feel that strongly about the Raiders, but I would bet the Raiders if I'm gonna on that side. But
short odds either way.
This is true. You are not wrong, big dog. All right. Last dog for me, and then you have one more. You said right, and then your segment play.
Yes.
Okay. 10-4. I'm excited for that one because you made us wait. So, all right. You know what they say? Can lightning strike twice? Jamie. Oh, no. Oh, this was last time that the Joe Flacco led offense beat the Packers. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals. The defense is worse. The offensive line is worse. But you got Joe Flacco coming to town. Beat the Packers once. Can he do it again? We're going to find out on a plus 730 dog. Joe Flacco, short week. Flying coach. We see the videos of him getting on the plane. People are like, "That's Joe Flacco. It's Joe Flacco. He's on
Flacco.
Oh my God, he's on here with the plebs." It don't matter. Joe Flacco had the playbook in his car. He's driving there, looking at the plays. It don't matter. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Chase Brown, Mike Gesicki, Joe Flacco. Give me the Bengals to beat and rip out the Packers' heart twice. Plus 730. You're welcome, America.
Plus 730. You're welcome, America. Jamie says no, he can't do it again. He doesn't have Fannin.
You're probably right. But you know what? I want to find out. All right.
If he had my son Harold out there, he'd be doing just fine.
I believed in Joe once. I'm going to believe in Joe twice.
Fair enough. I think the 14.5 is acceptable. I'm not laying any money line on Flacco, but
hey, you know what?
I am pulling for you and anyone willing to do it.
At least this time when I gave it out, you didn't play the music over me giving it out.
It's not warranted anymore.
It's not warranted.
And I look like the idiot. Like, no, buddy, he actually did it already. Hello. All right. What do you want first?
Give us your last dog, and then I want the segment last.
You want the segment last? We're going the Bears on the road plus 185.
Revenge again, huh?
Revenge again, sir. Revenge again. The embarrassment. Think of how well they played there with Matt Eberflus. Okay, like your JV coach, and then you move up to varsity, and you have Ben Johnson screaming in your face about revenge and narrative and accountability. You know what I mean? Like that's not something you want. So you're doing your job and you're doing it right. Ben Johnson off a bye week, need a big win on the road. Your defense it bounced back last week. I'll say it was better than I anticipated, and I think that's where maybe you and I both fell short of that spread for the Chargers. I'm not really taking into account the defense was going to play as well. Your boy Dorrance Armstrong might be in line for a sack this week, but I'm taking the Bears plus 185, and I'm taking a massive week for Caleb Williams. 300 passing, 3 passing touchdowns, paying plus 850. He's a local boy coming back to DC. Not sure if you're aware.
Okay.
A little bit better this year than he was the last time he came back home.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
You're just
it
not
is
the Bears
it
as
is
well every week.
definitely possible. I mean, again, it's not like the Commanders absolutely shithoused the Bears last time. They won it on the fucking most incredible Hail Mary I've seen in my lifetime as a Commanders fan. As a Redskins
Tyreek Stevenson will be on the field this game. I expect there to be a warm welcome for him and
You think
Landover.
this time he won't look at the crowd and he'll watch the play?
I think this time he may in fact talk to the crowd more.
Oh, Lord Jesus. What could go wrong?
Yeah, no. I think Ben Johnson will probably have that dialed in, like it's doing a good job outside the first couple of games, I felt like.
True or false here, Bruni? Because both these Monday night games, Monday night doubleheader, by the way, if you guys don't know that, absolutely incredible. One starts at 7:16 Eastern, one starts at 8:16 Eastern, an hour apart. You'll be able to watch both of them at the same time. Thank you, YouTube TV. But both of these games, 49.5 total, Bruni. Which game is there more fireworks?
You know which one. Of course it's Bears Commanders.
That's right, baby. It will.
Yeah, of course it is. That's a ridiculous total for the Bills and the Falcons. 49.
That's kind of high. Yeah,
that's a ridiculous total. That should be like 45.5. I know that doesn't sound like a huge difference, but in sports betting, it is.
So we taking under the Bills Falcons over the Bears Manders.
What's that one now?
Well, I said, are we taking under the Bills Falcons over the Bears Commanders?
Yeah, I don't like to do that. I mean, we could do just separate numbers. Like, you like get alts, just get under 52.5 for the Bills and the Falcons, and then over 46.5 for the Bears Commanders. That's what I'm doing, stuff like that.
Okay, heard.
Yeah, no, they got the board. The board belongs to Vegas. We just borrow from it. So especially when you go to like those milk and honey picks, those pizza picks, you gotta be really careful.
Okay. How about obviously, Mike brought up earlier about our Bears Commanders bet, right? And I think
to shave. I need to shave like tomorrow. Like,
yeah.
I don't think
I'm not shaving my head. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, I know you won't. You can't handle.
I've been married 10 years with this hair.
You can't handle that pressure, Andrew. You can't handle that action, all right?
I've never shaved my head. No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry. There's just levels to this, like they're.
This is what we should do. Instead of benefiting ourselves, let's benefit the chat. So this is what we should do, okay? Whoever, and just a straight up bet, just whoever wins, right? Whichever team wins, the losing team, so the losing, you or I, have to do a $10 parlay bet for the chat next week. If that hits, proceeds to the chat.
Yeah, to the people who gave picks.
To the people.
Yeah.
How about it?
Only people who gave picks.
Okay, so you got to be here next week, guys. All right,
yeah,
got to be here next week. One of us will be shelling out $10 to put a parlay. Justin and I will throw in a pick. The rest of the chat throws in some picks. If it hits, chat gets paid on our dime.
If I lose, I pay 10. If you lose, you pay 20.
So what? No,
that's what's happening. The chat agreed. The chats have the yays.
Jamie said, "Wait, what's the deal?" So here's the deal, Jamie. Okay, we just went over this. Listen for the second time. Bears Commanders. Okay, Justin v. Andrew here. Whichever one of our teams loses, that person has to do a $10 parlay bet for the chat next week. So we'll need your guys' input with our own input on a parlay. If that parlay were to hit, chat gets paid. We will Venmo, we will PayPal, whatever you need us to do to get you guys paid on that parlay. So be here next week. Once again, make sure you're listening in the chat. Stay till the end of the show, and then give us some nice picks to put in that parlay so you guys can get paid on our dime.
Money sharing apps are against my religion. They just added it to the bylaws.
Oh, what are you, Tom Cruise?
No, I'm not into Scientology.
Yeah, say, what are you, Scientologist over here?
Can you even have multiple wives in that religion? Like, what a weak ass.
Mormon guy.
Yeah, what a weak ass religion. You can't even have more than one wife. You know what type of discipline it would take to have more than one wife? That's a man of God. Are you kidding me?
It's a lot. That would be a lot. Yeah.
Dude's like, I got 7 wives. I'm like, what?
How you got time for that shit?
They don't, Yeah. I watch those documentaries. People are like, yeah, I'm kind of like God, making my people here, these are my wives, and I just like make lots of little people. And then I get great taxes. Tax returns got to be fucking bonkers. Got like 12 dependents.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Anything else to share before we head out about Mormon tax evasion?
Mike Rob just saying, so in the Discord, we should hit him up, or we could just, message him via Twitter, but
We
hit
can
him
do
up.
it now.
You want to do it just right now? Mike Rob, alert. We're doing it right now for you, buddy. We're doing it right now.
The Ferguson one to me is a lock, so I'm throwing in Fergie at 50 yards.
Okay.
Man, I really like Jordan Love, but you don't need both of those. So, his regular yardage in a pick'em is probably closer to 240. Are you good with that? I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think he wants 3 for each.
Oh,
of us,
3 from each of us.
Bruni,
Okay.
and he puts in an Andrews.
Okay. So yeah, Jordan Love, whatever his yards are on Underdog, I don't know what they are. I took 220 because it's in a parlay. That's a buy down. So if it's 230 or 240, that's fine. And then I'll do Ferguson on the 50, and then the Adams anytime TD.
Okay. Mike Rob, hopefully you got that. If not, rewind and go get that again. For me, I will take the I don't know what all you can put in there. If you can put in there the Genty longest rush of 16.5, put that in there. I'll take Jalen Warren over 2.5 receptions. Throw that bad boy in there. Give me, oh boy. Let's go. Throw in Dobbins minus 110 for the touchdown. So that's Dobbins touchdown, Jalen Warren over 2.5 receptions, and the Genty over 16.5 longest rush for me.
Love it. Chat, it's been a pleasure as always. Let's be sure to do our due diligence. Andrew, again, happy anniversary. Great interview.
Thank you.
Great answers. We will have a guest next week, Sir Chuck Bass.
Oh, big time.
Twitter superstar. Going to be gracing his presence here at Degen Dads, bringing his picks. Going to be a lot of fun. Don't miss out, guys.
Nice. I love it. Yes, again, we appreciate every single one of you guys hanging out with us each and every Friday, cashing bets with us. Nothing better than squad cashing bets together. I absolutely love it. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Bruni, take us out.
Take care. Be well, be good. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you guys.